right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Third down and 9. Play action now. It's Lawrence. That'll be taken in. It's Dearness Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. To return is Williams. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Throwing is Hooker. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, Hooker. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It is a big play there for the Lions. 41 yards. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they...
And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man is Davis. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Pass to the former Raven, Devin Duvernay. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Duvernay with the grab. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Duvernay in motion. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Hooker. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Kirk is the motion man. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run for the 1st with Etienne. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. In motion comes Thomas. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
A hit, and he has lost the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They go play action for Lawrence. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that one is caught. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. The PAT up and good. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Catch made right side by Thomas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Lawrence. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and a yard. And they are all over that on defense. Good search. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Hooker to throw. On target to Laporta. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Next first down pickup there by Sam Laporta, the 2nd-year tight end out of Iowa. And you talk about having a breakout rookie campaign, Mike. I mean, to make the Pro Bowl as a rookie at the tight end position is no easy feat. He kind of burst onto the scene as the Lions found themselves in the NFC Championship. I had a chance this summer to spend some time with him at our TEU, kind of our tight end-only camp that I run with Kelsey and Kittle in Nashville, and seeing him work up close and personal, you can see why, even though he's a young player, he's had the level of success that he's had only 2 years now into his career.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Hooker. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Back to throw. Hooker. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. Strong. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's 1st and 10. Duvernay in motion. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
In motion comes Thomas. They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Once again, it's Etienne. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Once again, it's Gibbs. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop. Here now, 3rd and 5. Hooker. You'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion comes Thomas. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Etienne ahead out of the pistol. And not much there. Down to about the 13. Second down and 8. Now here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Jaguars 10.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
It just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. Throwing is Hooker. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, Hooker. Loose inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On first down, Lawrence. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now, Hooker. And And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. He'll look to throw. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the two safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Here's the Lions punt team now as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. First down throw there is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They go play action for Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's to the big tight end, Laporta. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free, but gains nothing. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Lions will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Duvernay in motion. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position. Jaguars ready to punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Hooker to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
We're all set to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Duvernay with the grab. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Hooker. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 8-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here we go. One final play. This one complete. It's pulled in by Claypool. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Lions. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.